Good morning and Merry Christmas to all of you. Ngayon po, December 24, 2023, no? And we are in our question and answer portion. Live po tayo para sagutin po yung mga katanungan ng ating mga subscribers. Merry Christmas po ulit at magsisimula ulit tayo. And ito po ang katanungan ni B. Lopez, no? Bubut Lopez, 1081. Sabi niya sa akin, Attorney, yun bang regarding affidavit of self-adjudication, kailangan ba isang affidavit per property? Also, I am the sole heir for my half-sister who died intestate with no heirs, no descendants. Am I a collateral heir? Okay, thank you for that question. So, dalawa po ang questions ni B. Lopez, no, ni Bubut. And sasagutin po natin to. Alam mo, Bubut, on your first question, dapat po sa affidavit of self-adjudication, pag real property, sabay nyo na po lahat. Lahat ng properties, if there are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties in one affidavit of self-adjudication. Kasi pag dami-damihan mo yan at paiba-iba yan, baka sisingilin kayong paiba-iba ng abogado, no? So, mabuti pong isa na lang po, para isang bayad na lang siya. So, one self-adjudication. But it would be wise kung separate nyo po ang self-adjudication ng personal property like shares of stock and tsaka yung mga bank deposits. Kasi, ang bangko kasi, pwede nang mag-affidavit of self-adjudication with respect to bank deposits itself na hindi nakasaling real property. Kasi pag samahin mo, mayroon akong instance na wherein kailangan isettle din yung estate ng real property bago ma-release yung sa bangko. So, magulo. So, sineparate ko po ang real property at saka personal property, lalo na pag bank deposit. However, shares of stock, ganun din, no? Although, sabay pa rin yan sila ibabayad, pero sineseparate ko para hindi po magkaroon ng complications, no? However, it is not wrong if you include real property and personal property together. Basta as long as walang complications, bayad ka agad, no problem with that. Okay po tayo dyan. Alright, so sa isang property, sa isang affidavit, lahat po ng properties ilagay niyo na po doon. Okay? That is your first question, Mr. Bubut Lopez. And now, sabi mo, ikaw ang sole heir ng iyong half-sister na namatay intestate. Wala siyang heirs, wala siyang descendants, walang ascendants, wala lahat, ha? Zero, nada, blah. Okay. So, am I a collateral heir? And yes, you are still a collateral relative. Kasi, yung compulsory heir, yun lang po yung mandated under the law, like the direct descendants, yung spouse, yan lang po ang mga direct, yan lang po ang mga compulsory heir, including yung direct ascendants kung walang direct descendants. Kasi reserve yan sila na compulsory heir kung walang direct descendants. Other than that, the law says is that you are still a collateral blood relative. However, it doesn't mean that in this case of yours, solo heir ka pa rin. Ikaw pa lang mag-solo na mamanahin lahat. No, it doesn't matter if you're a collateral blood relative or a compulsory heir. Okay? So with your second question, you are still a collateral relative. You are not a compulsory heir. Okay, so with that, I think I have answered all your questions, and I hope you are clarified with your question. And I will try to see ang ating mga kaibigan dito sa docs natin kung nandito na po sila. Oh, meron tayong konti dito, and we will try to answer them, no? Because they are here now. Yan, okay. So, alam ko busy po tayo lahat ngayon. Christmas eh. And alam ko, baka nagluluto kayo ng mga macaroni salad dyan and everything. Okay lang. Kung hindi kayo makatune in ngayon, there is always replay. But I would not want to pass this Sunday na hindi ko kayo nakakausap, hindi ko kayo na-chat or anything else, because this is the last 2023. This is the last month for 2023, alright? So, with that, I will try to greet my friends here. Oh, si Alexander Oliverio, thanks a lot for lecture and very informative. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Alex, salamat for greeting me and Merry Christmas also to you. And kay Noel Cabigas, good morning. Noel Cabigas, kumusta mo? And si Hazel Ice. Okay, present ka ngayon, Hazel, ha? Okay. Actually, yung last na pinost ko, hindi yun siya live, Hazel. Recorded lang yun. So, actually, hindi ka talaga naging absent. Alright, and si Catherine din. Okay, Catherine, kumusta po? Mga classmate, Merry Christmas to all of you. Ano bang mahanda ninyo ngayon? Baka wag masyado yung pang-cholesterol, okay? Okay, si Gertrudes. Merry Christmas also to you, Ma'am Gertrudes. Kumusta po kayo? I hope everything is well, and to you and to your family and all of you guys, no? And good night, si Merlita. Merry Christmas, attorney, at sa lahat po. Hello po, kumusta po kayo? Magchika-chika lang tayo dito ngayon ng Merry Christmas, no? Merry Christmas from Montreal, Canada, 3:45 AM Sunday. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, na Ma'am Georgia, for tuning in despite the fact na madaling araw, no? But December 24 na sa inyo. So late pala kayo. Kami, papatapos na yung dito sa Pilipinas. Anong oras na ba? It's 4:48 in the afternoon na po. Alright. Si Vincent Abrugar, good PM, Sir Raymond. I'm curious sa sagot ng topic. Kasi dati, nagtanong ako about separate ages for each property. You said magka-problema sa issuance ng total holdings. Merry Christmas to all. Vincent, yung ganito po yan. Meron pong, kasi instances wherein namatay ang resident doon sa Manila, for example. But ang residence niya po is Davao City. Hihingan po tayo doon ng total holding sa Manila ng BIR, no? Ang sinasabi ko pong magkakaroon ng problem sa total holding kapag hindi na-declare lahat, kailangan po i-declare lahat, no? So that kung talagang may properties anywhere, i-declare na po natin lahat. Tapos each in area na meron pong properties na declare, hihingian po ng total holding ng BIR yan. At right now, at noong unang panahon po, hindi pa masyado techy, naabutan ko, ang hirap talaga because it will take time, no? Yung yung pag-submit ng mga requirements from one BIR to another to confirm, etc. Kung meron, ang tagal. Sa ngayon, medyo mabilis na po, no? When one assumes jurisdiction, especially pag estate, kung saan man yung last residence, tapos yung confirmation process nila is medyo mabilis na, no? So, hindi masyado complicate. Pag ang technique kasi noon, sinasabi ko na pag iba-ibang jurisdiction, let's say, merong isang Davao City, Davao Dertol, ang ginagawa nila noon is sineseparate ang pag-settle ng property. Kumbaga, kung sa Davao City lang ginagawa nila. Iba, Digos, ang iba, Del Norte. Kasi para mas mabilis kasi complicated kasi pagbuuin. Noong unang panahon yon na hindi pa techy. Ngayon, techy na po ay mabilis na po ang communication through messenger, through email, to verify, to ano. So, ang suggestion po ngayon is buuhin po talaga. Buuhin po talaga lahat sa isang papeles. And I'm happy with that, Vincent Abrugar. It means that you are listening. It means that you are understanding things. And now, change na po natin, buuin na po natin sa lahat. No? Yung discussion ko nun, technique yun. Parang diskarte yun siya para mas mapabilis. No? Pero ngayon, hindi na po pwede. Lahatin na po natin. Alright, sige. And then si P. Oh, Merry Christmas, Madam P. Thank you. And yeah, sa aking staff, absent ngayon. But it's okay. And si Chemikit 12 TV. Merry Christmas also. Si Baby Gray from Japan. Oh, Babes Miyawaki. Hello, ma'am, baby. And Merry Christmas to you. And kay Vic Izunza. Merry Christmas, sir. And si Wadas. Oh, nandito si Wadas 5. Magkape na ba kayo nito ni Merlita? Okay. At inaas ko lang kung kami ng tita ko may joint account. We both side joint survivorship agreement. Just in case something happens to her, do I still need self-adjudication? Ang alam ko kasi sa joint account, ito ang experience ko, is that half of that property, technically speaking, half of that bank deposit would be owned by the other person. So if that person dies, therefore, that person dies, yung heirs niya dapat mag-execute ng self-adjudication. Not necessarily yung ka-joint niya. Kasi kunyari, ang nag-joint is magkaibigan, di ba? So, ibig sabihin po, ang pwede lang mag-self-adjudication ng one half noon ang kanyang mga heirs po. Okay, Benjamin from United Kingdom. Hello sir, saan po kayo sa United Kingdom? And si Che, Merry Christmas. Yes, from Siton. Oh, Siton Pramidik, si Michael Siton ito. Ito ba yung kaibigan ko from Davao City na napakagaling na electrician sa buong mundo. Okay, si Adelinda Noble. Merry Christmas also, ma'am, sir. How about ang filing fee ng civil case? Oh, filing fee, depende, no? Kasi usually, kung ang filing fee ng civil case, depende kung ano ang relief na hinihingi mo. Now, it involves title to or possession of real property. Titulo, cancellation of title, possession, quieting of title, etc. Mga ganyan. Ang binibase po nila is ang value po ng property. Kumbaga, ang Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken, they base it on the market value na a zonal value kasi wala namang basis sa market value, no? Whichever is higher yata with the zonal value from the BIR kasi at tax deck may market value. Check nila doon, zonal value, whichever is higher. Pati building, compute nila. Pero for purposes of jurisdiction, ang tinitingnan lang nila na for purposes of jurisdiction is only the land, no? So, ang sa land, assess value, no? Pero pag sa filing fee po, ay yung market value or zonal value, whichever is higher. Kaya depende, meron akong kliyente isa, nagbayad siya ng 90,000 filing fee lang, no? So, depende po sa relief na hinihingi po ninyo at saka sa kalaki po ng property. So, determine po ninyo kung ano po ang value. Sir, was jurisdiction over friar land to issue conveyance or title, the LMB or RTC? Friar land. Meron ba bang friar land, Vic? Ano ba yung friar land, ha? Ano tuloy ako, na medyo parang teka, tingnan natin itong friar land, ha? I'll see. Day lang. Friar land, ha? Friar land. Meron pa bang friar land? Parang ngayon lang ako nakarinig na friar land kasi is that still a public land? Okay. So friar land in the Philippines, yan. Check natin. Based on religious orders? Meron pa ba? Friar lands. Oh, ito. Meron nga, no? You're right, no? Dito sa land management, requirements on the issuance of deed of sale under Friar Lands Act. Alam mo, honestly speaking, I'm a bit surprised on this. So, but based on this, DNR po, no? Land Management Bureau, DNR. But I would like to discuss this prior lands thing. Nagulat ako dito, ha? It's first time for me to handle yung prior lands. Sa tagal-tagal ko na sa practice, di ba ako nakano ng prior lands. But, yes, answering your question, ang LFB po, no? Kasi nandito man sa kanila, may mga requirements sila. But, Sir Vic, I would like to be honest with you. This is the first time for me to understand itong Friar Lands Act and I will study on this and I will try to bring it up next Sunday. Kindly bring it up next Sunday para ma-discuss natin ulit. Okay, si Vincent Abrego, thank you. Of course, Merry Christmas, St. Vincent. Jose Trundillo, attorney, paano pag-convert ng torrents title to OCT title? Sandali, Jose. Ang torrents title is actually, lahat po ng titles natin na issued and entered in the registry of deeds are actually torrents title kasi ang nagpasikat niyan si Sir Robert Torrens sa Australia, no? Na sinusunod natin yung torrents title system. Yan po yung system of registration na ginagawa natin. So lahat po ng mga titulo po is actually under a torrents title system of registration, whether it is an OCT, original certificate of title, TCT, or homestead patent and everything. These are actually under the torrents title system of registration. Iba po yung torrents title, sistema po yan ng registration. Yung OCT po, yun mismo ang titulo. Na-under po siya sa torrent system of title registration. Okay, Hazel. And si Ferdinand Valencia Imperial, kumusta ito si Ferdinand? Di rin ito na-absent eh. Salamat Ferdinand for tuning in. And then si Imbieta Ravago, Merry Christmas. Hello, how are you? Ano ba ang mga handa natin ngayon, guys? Maraming lechon dyan sa inyo. Ako, hindi ako nagpa-lechon ngayon. Sobra ang kainan dito left and right. Hindi na So sabi ko, we'll have a simple dinner tonight. And yung medyo fish na naman tayo, fish. Yung mga ihaw-ihaw. Hindi na makaya ang cholesterol. Okay. Catherine Des, thank you po sa good attorney. Kasi in reality, pera ko po yun talaga nanilaan para sa medicine, hospital bills, at kung sakaling nawala na siya sa mundong ibabaw. Well, you must have to create a ano po, Catherine, in writing, you put it in writing, na magkaroon kayo ng kasunduan na kung sakali ginamit mo yung pera mo for medicine, etc. Sabihin mo lang na naghiram siya ng pera sa'yo. Alam mo, speaking of which, may lumapit sa akin dito early lang, last week, sabi nila, yun nga, ang laki na niya na gastos niya doon sa kanyang kapatid. Now, suddenly, when the kapatid died, he was expecting, kasi sabi ng kapatid, sige lang yung property natin na tayong dalawa ang magmamana sa'yo na yan kasi pinahiram mo ako ng malaking pera para sa aking mga medicines. Nung namatay siya, yung mga anak ng kapatid niya, ayaw mabigay. No, we want our share. Sabi ko, wala kayong kasulatan, ma'am. Wala tayo verbal eh. Unenforceable yan sa statute of fraud. So, wala tayong choice but to respect it. Sabi ko, you try to talk to them. Hindi, attorney, ayaw talaga eh. Talagang wala daw kaming kasulatan. Well, yan ang suggestion ko po. No? Alam nyo, having everything in writing is actually hindi yan yung sigurista. That is how a professional and how a person should act civilly. No? In a civilized society, kailangan in writing na po lahat. Para hindi naman tayo naniniguro, pero para everything will be on order. Wala pong gulo. Wala na yung away-away na walang kasulatan, may kasulatan, ganun, di ba? So, things like that. O kung pwede nga, kasulatan at the same time. Meron ka bang video recording? Video ha, wag yung audio. Video tayo. Oh, ito yung pinirmahan namin ha. Sundin nyo po ito. Akin po itong kagustuhan. May utang pa ako. Ginamit ko ito. So, mangyayari niyan, may utang ako, babayaran ito. Now, if it's okay with you, itong share ko sa estate, ibigay sa kanya. If not, ibenta yung estate, ang utang ko na itong amount, babayaran dito sa nagpahiram sa akin. Parang ganun ba? Para everything will be in its proper place and order. Walang away-away. Okay, hello kay Merry Christmas po. At kay Hazel Mercy Kenata. Yeah. And si Herbert Bacosa, Merry Christmas Herbert. And Happy New Year. Ano na tayo, no? 2024, no? I hope it will be a very nice year. 2023, kahit medyo sa akin. On my part, ha? Hindi ganun lang. But I hope 2024 will be a blessed year for all of us. Okay? Thousands of hectares of the best land in the archipelago were owned or held by the religious orders. The priors had held these lands for centuries. Hanggang ngayon, Catherine Dents, ibig mo sabihin, wala na siguro Meron ba? Hindi ba sila na-cover sa CARP? Exempted ba sila sa coverage? But actually, I think wala naman ako na dito sa Davao, as far as I know, walang 1,000 of hectares na friar lands dito. Baka dyan sa Luzon kasi mga Spanish time, no? Ang alam ko lang si Friar Tuck, yung friar ni Robin Hood. Okay. The economic effect, English speaking na si Catherine. Teka na nosebleed na ako. Teka. The economic effect of these holdings was detrimental on account of the prohibited rents which were demanded for them. Pagkalit. Lumalabas na ang pagka-abogado ni Catherine Dance. Yes, Vic, ison sa pag-aralan ko yung Vic ha, kasi prior land, no? Pwede mo i-share, Vic, ano ang issue mo on prior lands here? Maybe we could try to discuss, no? And maybe we could talk about it, no? Kasi medyo, yung bago talaga hindi bago, hindi ko talaga ito napag-aralan ang prior lands. Attorney, that topic looks like an interesting topic po. Sana ma-discuss. Yeah, I will definitely. Dahil lang naman yan pag ma-discuss natin, I have an idea. I understand friars are actually doon sa panahon pa ng Spanish regime. So, yeah, I will do that. That's a very interesting topic. Although, meron akong ipapresent na topic talaga sa isa nating viewer dito na a little bit disgruntled in a sense na ayaw niya yung aking explanation regarding sa as representative na yung heirs of Juan de la Cruz represented by na sabi ko magkaroon tayo ng declaration of heirship para ma-transfer. Hindi siya payag kasi dapat yun nandaw representative. So, I have to make a video presentation and I will be citing the relevant laws and jurisprudence on that matter para naman maintindihan. Kasi I do not want others to kasi once they stick to something and that knowledge, to that little knowledge that they get, they stand on it. It's very dangerous kasi maybe they would have a different interpretation by saying, no, this should be enforced in the way that I should see it. Hindi naman pwede ganon. May batas naman tayo. Hindi naman din tayo nagsasabi o nagdi-discuss dito na hindi totoo. In fact, I was honest in admitting to all you even that yung prior lands hindi ko pa alam, di ba? But I am willing to study it because that is part of my practice, my forte, yung pong properties. And I would like to know that. And I would like to have a research on that. I'm going to be calling somebody on that. Kandak po. Hindi po ako nagre-research ng sarili ko lang. I call people. I call those from friends from the government. What can you say about this and everything? So that everything that I say here, somehow kahit papaano, maging accurately high ba ang pagkatama niya. Kasi everybody is using this platform to understand things. Yun din ang purpose natin. Ako makaintindi, kayo rin po makaintindi. Okay, ask ko lang po steps to cancellation of title. Cancellation of title. Okay. Now, if you want to cancel a title, depende po ano pong klaseng title ang ipapa-cancel nyo. Meron po isang klaseng title. Start tayo dito, P, no? Yung, let's say, first time patitulo. Okay. Now, nananahimik ka sa property mo, may tax deck and everything. Ngayon, hindi mo alam, pinatituluhan ng iba. Now, if it is still within the 1 year from the issuance of that patent and title entered in the registry of deeds, ang pagpa-question po ng title niyan, which actually would involve the cancellation of the title because it was issued fraudulently, the patent as well as the title itself, doon po the same issuing agency, kunyari, DNR din po mag-file. Motion for re-investigation ang nakita ko doon sa kanilang rules, no? Wherein they will conduct re-investigation on the ground of fraud in the issuance na hindi naman sila ang possessor on property. Kami naman in 40 years, we have this barangay, we have this tax deck. Paano nila na-cancel? Paano nila nagawa ng paraan? So you file there. And the government will now look at it and makita talaga nila na fraudulent, yung legal department nila, i-void yung award ng patent at the same time the title. And then mag-start all over to the proceedings na kung sino naman ang applicant na para mapatituluhan. Okay. Now, lampas sa 1 year po, meron pa ba tayong remedy? Meron pa tayong remedy. Doon na tayo sa korte. Okay? Ang ifa-file po na kaso po niyan is action for reconveyance, no? On the ground that it was invalidly issued to somebody who is napatituluhan niya na fraudulently. Now, take note that if you are in possession of the property and you question it, imprescriptible po ang pagtanong. Ayan ang sabi ng Supreme Court. However, kung hindi kayo in possession of the property at let's say yung nagpatitulo ang nakapossession sa property for some reason, you have to understand you have 10 years within which to have it cancelled. Otherwise, after that, prescribed na po ang action. Yun po ang isang case na hindi ko pa rin nadidiscuss hanggang ngayon sa ating platform, sa ating page, sa ating YouTube. No? So gusto ko i-discuss yun, but ang dami talaga trabaho, ang daming nakapila na dapat. Naguluhan ako minsan, excited ako kung anong unahin ko. Okay? Third one of cancellation of title, which means annulment of title or nullification of title. Annulment means it is valid until annulled. So ibig sabihin, it was taken through, it was made through fraud, violence, force, intimidation, mga ganun lang. Fraud lang yung pangloloko, okay? Or failure of lack of consideration na patituluhan niya kahit na hindi pa siya fully paid. Yan, annulment of title po yan, no? Now, yung nullification of title naman is yung talagang patently void siya, no? There was force, intimidation, there was no valid consent given, there was no consent given, or minor ang nagpirma, that is nullification of title. And, for example, yung forge ang signature, these are nullification of titles. So, actually, ang ipapanullify mo yung document itself. And ang consequence po niyan, since yung document which, kumbaga, siya yung dahilan kung bakit nalipat ang title sa kabila, yun ang ipapa-nullify or pa-annul for as the case may be. And ang consequence niyan po, yung title itself, ma-nullify or ma-annul din as the case may be. Depende po sa cause of action. So, yun ang mga step-by-step, yun ang mga things, no? Pero kung step-by-step process po to cancel a title, well, first is that you have to go to the barangay if you reside in the same area or jurisdiction or property, city, no? Residing in the same city. And after that, then you go to get a lawyer and yun nga, mag-file ng case in court. Depende sa relief na hiningi mo. And since it's a nullification of title, so title to or possession, so ang basis po zonal value or the market value, whichever is higher, as shown in the tax deck, and the zonal value from the BAR for purposes of the filing fee. Ayan na. Then i-file na yun doon. So, yung process sa paggawa niyan, yung lawyer po na marunong, no? Lahat naman ng lawyers marunong talaga. Pero I would suggest that you go to the civil law lawyer, yung nagpa-practice ng civil law. Iba kasi, may gusto kasi ang focus nila is criminal defense attorney like sa drugs court. Yan, magaling talaga sila. Pag dumating yan sa opisina ko, nire-refer ko kagad yun sa mga kaibigan ko na yung forte nila yan. I respect the forte. Meron din akong kaibigan dito na ang kanyang specialty is succession. I know succession, pero mas magaling siya sa akin. So, yung mga complicated, tinatapok siya. Please help me on this. Magaling talaga siya sa succession. Teacher din po siya dito sa law school, no? It's one of the best. Yun din ang tinatanong ako. Meron akong question, how about this, how about that? That's how we help each other, no? Depende. Kung may corporate naman na practice, meron din akong tinatanong dito. Trabaho niya talaga, corporation law. Meron na intellectual property law. Depende po talaga yan. May focus po yan. Marami rin po mga general practitioner. But you have to look at the general practitioner kung ano talaga ang gusto nila at focus nila. If they are focused on civil law and property, then you go for them. Go to them. But if they are focused, general practice sila is more sila sa criminal case, tas marami silang civil, hanap po tayo ng civil law. Kaya yun, siyempre, yun kung ano yung pinapractice. Kaya practice hindi ma-perfect. Yun din ating puntahan at lapitan. Alright, sige po. Benjamin, may tenant po kami, 45 years na sa 3.7 hectare na laman namin, sublease nila at pinatayin pa. Hindi pwede yan, Benjamin. You can have this person ejected because ang tenants po, they do not own the property. They do not have the right to sublease the property. The property is owned by the landowner. And the tenant is there just to cultivate and pay the leasehold rent, no? So, the rent, no? For the leasehold agreement nila, tenancy agreement. So, itong ginawa niya more than that, yung nagpa-sublease, tinayuan pa ng bahay, mga concrete, etc., hindi na pwede. You could have them ejected. Pailan po yung kaso sa ejectment. Sa darab po yan, no? Pag once ma-eject yan siya, everything will fall under its proper place. Okay. Si Floren Giyang, Merry Christmas attorney. And si June, Merry Christmas, June. How are you? Attorney ba to? Yun sa La Loma Cemetery dito sa Manila. Mga pari pa rin daw may-ari. Oh, La Loma Cemetery, ha? Talaga, ha? Sige. Ay, sorry po, attorney. Ayan po yung tungkol sa prior land. Na-research ko. Takot ka, no? Kasi na-nosebleed ako, Catherine, no? Pero hindi, happy ako kasi, alam mo, the difference between the technology now and before, wow. Ang bilis nandyan si Mr. Google. Maraming mga AIs dati na pwedeng lamitan. Pero careful lang tayo, no? When we conduct research po sa Google and AI, make sure i-double check. Make sure when you conduct research, you are also knowledgeable on that subject. Ako po, mag-conduct ako ng research sa Google, even the AIs, yan, tanong ko yan sila. But, titingnan ko ang kanilang mga binibigay na sagot. Si Bard sa Google, meron Chat GPT, si Mr. Google pa. Diba? Marami silang mga titingnan ko. Si Bing, how they respond. And then, if I see it, I will double check it. Kung may citation sila ng Supreme Court case, binabasa ko. Ganun po, no? Tama yan. Yung mga basic in general, katulad ng ginawa ni Catherine na Friarlands, may makita man doon, okay lang yan. Lalo na pag sa Wikipedia, okay yan. Medyo accurate si Wikipedia, no? Okay lang yun. So, no problem with that. Yung malalim lang po talaga na meaning, careful lang po tayo doon, ha? Kasi baka kasi po mali ang interpretation. Okay, si Herbert Bacosa. Attorney, pag di na po talaga makita ang mga descendant ng heirs na dapat mag-sign ng AGS, court decision na po ba talaga kailangan? If sa court, usually po ilang years inaabot. Yeah, alam mo Herbert Bacosa, pag alam nating may descendants, no? Merong mga anak, let's say magkakapatid, yung isang kapatid namatay, pero hindi na alam ko saan yung mga anak niya. Wala na. May mga ganong klaseng pamilya na or mga pamilya na hindi na talaga nagkakaalaman kung saan. Now, we cannot omit them because we know they are alive. But we cannot find them, so we have no choice but to go for a judicial settlement of estate. Okay, yan po ang proper. Yung iba kasi ginagawa nila sinisettle nila on their own, omitting it. Bawal po yun. Makukulong tayo niyan. Lalo na pag ma-omit, no? Especially what if, i-omit namin ito pero yung share nila, ikikip namin. What if kung hindi na-keep at nagasto, di ba? So, judicial settlement. Because the court will require them to answer. And suppose hindi rin sila makita and everything at magkaroon ng settlement by the administrator, ang mangyayari po niyan is that at least the court will direct na, okay, the share of this other party, you have to segregate it, to protect it, etc., etc. Kung land siya, sige, lahat ng proceeds income niyan, ikunin mo and hold it in trust for them, i-deposit mo. And you have to report to the court always on what happened. Ganun po ang mangyayari niya, no? So, gaano katagal? Well, kung wala namang opposition, Herbert, no? Yung walang mag-oppose, no? Walang problema. Mabilis lang po yan siya. Although, sa court calendar po, no, yan po ang pinakahuli tinatawag. Kaya pag meron akong judicial settlement of estate, madating na ako niyan sa court mga 10:30 to 11 na. Kasi yan pong huli tinatawag. Bakit? Ang una pong tinatawag po, criminal cases. Then after that, yung civil cases. Then after that, yung mga urgent matters na mga motions and everything. Pinakahuli po yan siya tinatawag. However, dito sa Davao City, halos lahat ng korte dito, mabilis po mag-resolve. And natatawag agad, no? So sa akin, kung dito sa Davao City tapos walang opposition, I think it's a matter of 1 year matatapos ko yan. Kasi nga dito nga mabilis walang opposition. After that, pag ma-satisfy ang judge na wala opposition, grant naman yan. O sige, you conduct now, administrators, gather all the properties and have it settled. Lahat ng utang bayaran, unahin ang government. O then after that, pag your honor, tapos na po, nag-settle na ako, nabayaran na lahat. O sige, then divide the rest to the estate of the, yan, hindi masyado siya complicated, no, kapag walang opposition. Na tumatagal po yan ng pong ilang years, 15 years, 20 years kapag may opposition, lalo na pag may last will and testament, dyan po nagkakagulo. Okay? Pero kung wala opposition, wala problema yan. Siguro, ang purpose, wala nang pala opposition, bakit ka pa nag-judicial settlement? Your Honor, I do not know where the heirs are and I'm afraid na baka ma-omit sila. And that's why I conducted, that's very good. Sabi ng judge, tama yung move mo. Nag-judicial ka dahil di mo alam kung saan sila. Okay? Sometimes they will be notified through publication. Yan. Para they will be, para maka-acquire ng jurisdiction ang court sa kanila. Alright, si Eldepon sa Lagala, good PM attorney. Nag-process kami ng extrajudicial settlement dun sa BIR, Tagbilaran City. Umungi po sila ng family tree para sa isa sa mga requirements. Kailangan ba talaga yung family tree? Sige lang. Yaman mo na. Naintindihan ko kung bakit sila naghingi ng family tree, Aldefonso. They would just want to know, I think from the extrajudicial settlement you made, baka ilang generations na. And gusto po nila maintindihan po kung paano po baka kasi, yari, ang ninuno, tapos namatay. Siyempre, ang next sa mga anak nila, may namatay din doon. Tapos baka may namatay. Maraming estates kasi na gusto ng BIR na yon na maklaro at mabayaran. Na hindi magkakaroon ng problema. Yun ang purpose doon. No? So, kaya, sige lang po, if kaya pong magawa natin yung family tree gawin. Pero kung simple extrajudicial settlement estate from one decedent immediately doon sa baba, ay hindi na kailangan ng family tree. I think I understand that. Kasi minsan kasi, meron din kasing BIR na nung sinettle, ang tagal, tapos, bakit ang tagal makomputan? Nung tinawagan ko, attorney, tulungan mo naman kami. Naguguluhan kami kung paano i-determine ang succession nila. Okay, sige, tulungan ko kayo. So, ang gawa ako ng parang family tree din to help them. And remember, ang BIR, tao lang din yan. They need to understand how yung successional rights ba. In order that walang maumit at proper po ang estate na mabayaran sa government. Yan na ang purpose nila. And si Al, attorney, plano ng kapatid ko na ibenta sa akin ang share niya sa lupang naiwan ng magulang namin. Okay po ba na deed of sale lang documents na panghawakan ko pag gagawa ba kami ng EGS in the future? Well, kung ano po ang magulang ninyo is patay na po, no? I would suggest gumawa na kayo ng extrajudicial settlement with sale. Yung deed of sale ninyo ng share, okay yan. Kumbaga, lahat ng share niya, binenta niya siya. So, hindi pa, kung lupa, hindi accurately malaman kung saan doon ang share niya. Pero, kasi hindi man specific, hindi pa na-subdivide, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon ka lang ng 2 shares. Kung marami kang kapatid, yung ibang kapatid, may 1 share, 2 shares sa sayo. So, pag subdivide yan ngayon, at least you have 2 choices, no? Kung hindi kayo magkaintindihan, 2 beses ka magbunot kasi bunot-bunot man yan. Pero kung payag sila o sa inyo yung dalawa, okay, no problem with that. Pwede tayo makagawa ng ages. But in the same time, pagdating ng time na yan, gagawa kayo ulit ng ages, papipirmahin mo na naman ulit si kapatid na yun. Kasi pawi-wave mo siya eh. Diba? So, I would suggest na yun siguro deed of sale niya, madalian yun. Para for the purpose, for the sake ng baka emergency, kailangan niya ng pera. Ganun. Pero later on, gawa na po kakagaya ng AGS, tapos with waiver na po in your favor. Donation in your favor with respect to all his share on the estate of your parents. Ganun ang gagawin po. No? Bilisan na po natin. Follow up kaagad tayo. Alright? And si Lipe. Oy, Lipe. Kumusta si Lipe? Hello po. Sabi ni Lipe, Attorney CA, the seller of lot, pinasukat sa Judetic bago ibinenta kay buyer B. Kaninong obligasyon ang pagbabayad ng pagpasukat? Well, actually, since technically speaking, kung walang usapan, si seller. However, it is not prohibited, it is not contrary to law, morals, or public policy kung ang usapan is that, Mr. B, ikaw ang babayad nito. Buyer. Okay? But technically, since si A ang gusto niyang hatiin at ibenta ang share na yon, then siya. Unless kung si B ang nag-request na gusto ko itong share na ito dito banda. In that case, dahil siya ang gusto ng share dito banda, then siya ang ganito lang kalaki, si B ang magbabayad kung walang usapan. So, it's technically speaking, dapat before nila gawin, mag-usap sila. Kay mura lang naman ang genetic engineer. Okay? Si Johnny Hagnol. Uy, Brad, gumusta po, Johnny? Merry Christmas sa inyo also. And si Vic Izunza. Ang reference po namin ng Perlan ay yung case ng Manahan. Barsi case na in 30 hectares, Piedad State, Quezon City. Came from fraud, sale certificate, and redeemed by government. Our case is likely with them. Sige, Vic. Pag-aralan ko yan, Vic, para at least check natin kung anong may tulong ko sa inyo. Okay? Si Caujus. Oy, Panyera, kumusta po? Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas po sa inyong lahat. Salamat. At akala ko hindi ka makapag-tune in ngayon. Actually, guys, maiksi lang ako Hindi ako tatagal. You're about a few more minutes. Kasi we have to have a Merry Christmas muna tayo But hindi ko kayo matiis May-miss ko kayo pag hindi ako makapagsalita dito, di ko kayo nakakausap. Okay, so we'll have to have about a few minutes more, 15 minutes more. Discuss natin. Okay, welcome back. Life in the Yard. Yes, actually si Life papasok-pasok yan siya. But, she is always with us, no? Ito, GR number, Supreme Court and Bank. Ay, ito, pag-aralan ko ito. 162335. Tingnan ko kung makapi ko ba ito. At i-check ko dito. Pasok natin sa Word. Oh, where is it? Yan. Ay, hindi man siya makopya. Ano ba yan? Check natin. Baka kailangan automatic. Ayun. Ayan. Okay, meron na ako. Sige, check ko yan siya mamaya, kid. Vic, ha? Good morning, sabi ni Noah Coins Collection, and Merry Christmas to all of you. And Merry Christmas, ma'am. Yan po yung ginawa ko doon sa isang taong may share na nakapangalan sa tax declaration. Okay, cut. Si De Leon Arturo, salamat attorney, nakapasipag po sa pagturo sa aming walang alam sa law. Mabuhay ka po at pangalan ka pa. No? Well, actually, if you have this gift or meron kang knowledge or na pwede naman i-share po natin lahat. And ako, yun lang alam ko sa law, pero on other matters, maybe on baking, wala akong alam yan, maybe on welding, carpentry and everything. Kaya nga, iba-ibang field tayo ng mga tao, no? And may kanya-kanya po tayo na gift at meron tayong kanya-kanyang knowledge at meron tayong mga skills, no? So, kung may time at pwede nating i-share, mas mabuti i-share natin para maraming mga tao ang matuto. Okay. And si Herbert. Okay. Sige. Yan ang gusto ko dito sa ating mga classmates. Kasi nagsasagutan sila. And then they try to help answering each other ba. Like Catherine. I'm thankful kay Catherine at si Kao. Juice parating mahilig magbigay ng inputs and tinakol ang attention ng mga kasama natin dito, just to somehow baka makatulong, di ba? Yan ang kailangan po natin, magtulungan po tayo. Okay, thank you so much. Si Philip Andres, paano po hatiin ang co-ownership? May isang property na po na pangalan sa aming 5 na na-donate ng mga magulang. Ayaw po ibenta nung 2, kaya ipapartition na lang. Well, actually, kung ayaw po ibenta nung 2, then you have to go for a partition. That's correct. Kung ayaw pa rin i-partition, malamang judicial partition kung hindi ma-extrajudicial. Now, the court will analyze if pwede ba itong i-divide, i-segregate. Ba yung kanya-kanya na kayo? Pag makita po, yan ang tawag kong indivisible or divisible ba. Kung divisible, pwede ma-divide, ay di makanya-kanya na kayo. Pero kung makita ng korte na indivisible siya, the court will order its sale, the sale of that property, at yung proceeds yun ng paghahatian. In that case, mananalo yung intention ng ibang magkakapatid na gusto ibenta. So katulad na isang malaking bahay or building. Paano mo i-divide yan? Kung gusto mo i-partition, diba? Hindi mo ma-divide. 150 square meters lot. Buong nasakupan ng bahay. Paano yung divide, diba? Bibenta yan. Proceeds po doon, yun po ang paghahatian. Okay, take note. Si Marites Medilla, Merry Christmas. And si Carmelo Desio, good morning. At si Mas po, okay, Christmas. Merry Christmas po, Carmelo. Under the camera, oh, yes. Mabuti naka-greet si Under the Camera in Germany. Merry Christmas po sa inyo, ma'am. And si Alfred Al, thanks attorney, Merry Christmas po. And si Carl Laping, Merry Christmas also to you and to everyone. Okay, and si Gavio Larodel, good afternoon and Merry Christmas sa inyo. And to all, thanks po. Wishing you and everyone a full and light. Oy, mga paputok ha. Careful kayo. Huwag mo na dito sa Davao, wala kaming problema dyan dahil walang paputok dito. Tahimik, maaga kami matutulog. Mag-Noche Buena, baka hindi pa makabot ng 12, tulog na kami. So guys, a Merry Christmas. And I will see you again soon. But dahil hindi ako busy sa 25, sa 26, 27, 28, 29, I'll try to pop up randomly and we'll post some videos para sa mga lectures natin. Okay, just stay tuned and just wait for all those videos. Antay lang niyo po. At saka parang na tuloy ako, parang Nanonosebleed kasi ako kay Catherine Tense, kaya medyo conscious ako mag-English ngayon. Wishing you and everyone a season full of light and laughter, si Hazel Eyes. Thank you so much, Hazel. You're very kind, and as always, you are there. Everyone, si Juice and everyone, si Gertrudes, si Catherine Dance, Life in the Yard, 100 January, and everyone else na hindi ko na-mention. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you.